So I got a story. I made a post about it or whatever, but I ain't fully tell the story. Like, mind you, we all know it's spiritual warfare out here, man. It's not. It's spiritual warfare. That's what's going on, man. It's good versus evil, man. It's Satan versus God, man. Straight like that, and we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this, right? So I'm on a Greyhound or whatever, and mind you, as soon as like I'm on the Greyhound, I sit all the way in the back, and but next to the back there's a door, and as I get on, like soon as I came in contact with this one dude, he just like made eye contact. He kept looking at me like. And you know me, man, I did mad dirt in my life. I'm thinking, the first thing I'm like, did I do something? And I'm like, oh, nah, that's my old way of thinking. I'm like, nah, or whatever. So he makes eye contact at me again. And mind you, now I go into the bathroom to hit the weed pen, right? Dude, the door opens up behind me. It's this man. So I'm like, all right, so I go out. I'm like, I must have not closed it or whatever. So now I go back out, sit down or whatever. And I just got this strange, like, you know what I mean? Like, watch this nigga. So, he goes to walk, like, he goes past up the aisle, and he goes, like, 2 seats up and turns back around. He's like, hey, man, what's your name, man? What's your name? And I looked at him. I paused for a second. I'm like, what? He's like, what's your name? Well, do I know you from Syracuse? Do I know you? And I'm like, my name's James. Guess what the man said, man? He said, James, like King James from the Bible, King James. I was like, nah, not like that. And just looked at him right in his face. And he was just like he wanted to do like, but he just couldn't. And it was like, he just was like, he seen the presence of God on me, man. And he, at word on everything, we all know religion, Christianity, the New Age Christianity, it's Satanism, straight like that. It's Antichrist. That's what Christianity means. And when they go like this, they do that gesture like that, it's severing the body from the spirit. That's you don't ever want to do that. They say that's blessed. It's not. And that's what he did. Out of everything. And listen, I'm gonna give y'all a little info if y'all ain't know. Mind you, you could do the research. Look up who is King James, the one that King James Bible. Come on, man. If you can do the research and look, all it is a type on Google, and you still would wanna condone and anything that's in that. Mind you, there's good teaching. King James was a pedophile. He became king by murdering his mother. He also was a cannibal. He also ate children. He was a pedophile, and he beheaded his mother to become into power. That's how he came. King James, the one from the... Nah, it's usually a Bible in this joint. But it's not. But yeah, man. So yeah, it's just... Y'all gotta wake up, man. We've been underneath a spell. A spell. They've had us underneath the spell. And it's just... At the end of the day, religion does nothing but divide you. How do you say that if you don't practice this and you get the creator of all, mind you, the creator of everything is going to banish you eternally and burn you for not following what a book that was rewritten 100 times by 50 to 60 flesh and blood human beings, mind you, racist human beings at that, colonizers, people that, yeah. And at the end of the day, they killed Jesus. But the people that killed Jesus was the church, because he was exposing the Pharisees, and he was showing everybody that we have God inside. Through, he said, he didn't say, Jesus never said to worship him, man. Never said to worship him. He said, through me is the way to the Father. That means to act like him, to treat your brother how you would want to be treated. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not. That's what he meant. Act like him is the way to the Father. And he even said that we can do things greater than him, because we all have, not all of us, But the ones with the spirit and the soul, the ones that's yeah. It's like, I just want y'all to take that in and just kind of ponder on it for a minute or whatever. And yeah, man, you do your own research or whatever. And like growing up, like I was raised in the church, man. My family and stuff. Like, look, I have a cross in between the middle of my forehead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always felt like that I was gonna go to hell because I always questioned the Bible because it never made sense to me, because it was always so much contradiction stuff. And it was like, if you question it, you go to hell. If you do that, you go to hell. And it's just like, I know some people that say they believe just in case. You heard? They believe just in case it's real. So it's you got this thing where you're pushing something out there with a threat of eternal damnation, and if you don't, and you got to think, look what Christianity rearranged the letters and see what it's Antichrist, man. Antichrist never said worship Jesus Christ. He said that Christ. He meant, when he said I will return, he meant the Christ will return, the Christ consciousness. The thing that's talking between me and you right now, like how I'm just speaking from my heart, that's what it is. It's in all of us. But we just gotta be able to be in the right state of mind, physically, right state, physically, mentally, spiritually, to be able to receive the blessings. And I'm letting y'all know, you don't need $1. You don't need nothing. And watch my word. I'm gonna stir some shit up, and I'm gonna have a carved out path for whoever wanna awaken, man. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but it's coming soon, man. Y'all stay tuned. Big things to come, man. I love y'all, man. Sending peace, love, prosperity to everyone out there. We gotta just move in love, man. When you move in love, man, love is the most powerful thing in this world, throughout the whole multiverse. Love, man. Compassion, gratitude. Peace.